Hello, friends, and welcome to the layer. I often read notes and I just have no clue what these notes are. So I thought I would do a segment called Know Your Notes, and today we're going to focus on Elemi resin.
Woo!
So, Elemi resin actually comes from a tree in the rainforests of the Philippines. It is a resin that comes out of the Carinium luzonicum tree. Sorry if I butchered that. Locally it goes by the pilly tree. It's a large evergreen, and the tree needs to grow about 7 to 10 years before it can be sustainably tapped for resin. So this tree is usually tapped at the beginning of July when the rainy season starts, and that runs for a few months up into the new year. Now, the resin itself, like the crude resin, cannot actually be used in perfumery. It has to go through a process to make it usable for perfume. And that can be done in one of two ways. It can be done through steam distillation, which is the most often used method. And then the other method is through solvent extraction. And they use things like ethanol to extract the fragrance from the actual resin, and it leaves behind like the wax and the debris. And this creates a more heavy resinous base note. And that form of extraction usually produces something called Elemi resinoid or Elemi Absolute. But what's the scent profile on Elemi resin? Well, it's kind of complex. So it has like these bright and sharp citrus notes to it. And then it also has this warm and spicy undertone that kind of gives it a slight pepperiness. It's a little bit balsamic, it's tiny bit woody. It's like pine at the base of it. It's slightly got an incense feel to it. It's a clean, soft smokiness. It can be uplifting while also being resinous because of its chemical composition. And as far as its chemical composition, the two main components that kind of create this profile for it is that it has limonene, which is found in things like citrus peels. So that kind of gives it its sparkling little opening that gives it that citrus feel. And then it also has eleminicin, which gives it that spicy, woody characteristic that's a little bit more complex and has some herbal undertones to it. Now, as far as like perfume examples, so the reason I even thought to look into LME would be because of Steamed Rainbow by DS and Durga. That is one of the notes that is in that perfume. Other perfumes that also have LME resin are Baby Cat by Yves Saint Laurent, Beau by Lise, and Mud by Born to Stand Out.